Hello fellow football connoisseurs and welcome back to the Quick Take. A number of news stories to get into today, including news regarding Victor Osimhen, COLWILL, Sam Jewell and Thiago Silva, an update regarding him coming in just before Chelsea play Liverpool in the Carabao Cup final. But before I get into that, I'd just like to quickly remind you, I'm running a giveaway with OwnASaber.com. We're at 15,000 subscribers. I'm giving away 3 King of London lightsabers. All you need to do to enter is subscribe to the channel and then check the pinned comment down below for more information. Now, getting into the first news story of the day, and it's going to be the big news story of the day, and a positive update regarding Chelsea's adventurous attempt at signing Napoli striker Victor Osimhen, of course, with 130 million euro release clause. The feeling is, despite PSG interest, Osimhen still wants to play in the Premier League. That is coming in from Ben Jacobs, of course, a fantastic journalist. Again, Victor Osimhen has been on the top of Chelsea's list for a while now, and if he were to go to PSG, I would be very upset, having spent as long as I have on this Victor Osimhen video. I think he'd be a fantastic player. Looking at him, analysing him further with this Osimhen video coming out, I actually think it'd be a fantastic option for us going forward. I think we would have to make some slight changes in terms of the way that we play in order to really get the best out of him. But those changes, as I said, if we are to continue with Mauricio Pochettino come next summer, or come next season, sorry, wouldn't be out of the realms of possibility. We may have to go to a 4-3-3 shape, whether we could have a midfield trio of, as I said in the last video, Lavia, Enzo and Caicedo, or maybe you could go Caicedo, Enzo and Gallagher if Gallagher signs a new contract, which there is some rumours that he may be, that may be a possibility that he does sign a new contract and that Chelsea are now pushing to do that because obviously Poch wants him to stay. But going back to the Victor Osimhen news, I don't think Chelsea will be able to compete with PSG when it comes to offering hundreds and hundreds of thousands of pounds a week. I mean, I'm talking about £400,000 plus. But with the potential sale of someone like Raheem Sterling, who Chelsea are looking to offload, that does leave £325,000 a week. And I think he actually accepts slightly less than that. He may even accept something like £300,000 a week. But he would certainly become a highest paid player, if he were to join. And I know that Chelsea are trying to reduce the amount of wages that we are offering to players, to I think £150,000 wage cap. But my question for that is that just players who aren't considered to be world-class players at their level? Is that like considering players who are more squad players, or is that players that are, you know, they can offer a lot to the side but are replaceable? Someone like Victor Osimhen, who wouldn't be replaceable and would demand those kind of wages to stave off basic interest from clubs like PSG who can offer that amount of money. But as I said, I don't think he's that motivated by money. He had an option to go to the Saudi League and he turned that down. He would have made lots and lots of money over there. So maybe money, well, not even maybe, but I think money just isn't his defining motivator when it comes to deciding his next club. You know, he obviously grew up watching Chelsea, he grew up watching Chelsea clips, specifically Didier Drogba, and I wouldn't be surprised if he wants to follow in the footsteps of his idol in joining Chelsea. But that's not the only news today, no. We also have another update regarding PSG again. Chelsea and PSG are getting linked a number of times this window, this upcoming window. PSG appreciate COLWILL. Chelsea would auto-reject any bids. This, of course, coming as no surprise, as Chelsea worked hard to keep him from staying at Brighton. Liverpool were interested in him, but there's absolutely no chance that's happening, and I doubt we'd be looking to sell him anytime soon to PSG. I think COLWILL was going to be quite an important figure in Chelsea's defensive line for the years to come. He may not be having his best season at the moment compared to how he was at Brighton last year under Robert De Zerbi, but who knows? Maybe De Zerbi may come in in the summer, and then we may see COLWIll back to his best again, being more involved on the ball, operating with his long passing range and abilities, but that's just speculation. It is quite interesting that PSG would even think about coming after COLWIll, however, and apparently they are willing to play the long game in terms of signing him, which I'm not exactly too worried about. Again, all he wants to do at Chelsea, and the reason that he may have wanted to leave Chelsea was because of uncertainty regarding the amount of playing time, but he has shown his quality. I think he's shown that he is ready to start playing for Chelsea week in, week out, when given the right chance and when given a decent partner in terms of a left back and in terms of a partner at the centre back position. I think he could be a fantastic player for us going forward. And again, I think Chelsea will auto-reject any bid that comes in for him. We move on to more background information regarding Chelsea's new hierarchy signing. Sam Jewell, of course, came in from Brighton. Another one from Brighton. Chelsea's new hierarchy member, Sam Jewell, who will start in November 2024. He learnt Spanish during COVID to communicate and help convince South American players to join the Brighton project. Closely involved with signings of Caicedo, McAllister and Enciso, and scoured Europe for young talent, being involved in signing Go Kedo. So maybe if Osimhen doesn't happen, and maybe if we just can't afford him, and maybe, and there's a slight chance he does choose PSG over us, then Go Kedo could be an example, and he's having, as I said, a fantastic season. He's either at or just over 39 goals and assists in all competitions. He's having an absolutely incredible season at Sporting at the moment. Came from Coventry, and before that he was at Brighton, of course. But who knows, maybe Sam Jewell could be a very handy tool when it comes to Chelsea setting up their South American multi-club network model, kind of similar to what Manchester City are doing. We are looking to get a club in South America, as I'm aware, also a club in Portugal, I think, and even a club in, if I remember correctly, Belgium, I think. But Sam Jewell would be his ability to speak the language, and obviously having signed a number of players from South America, that would be very helpful. Of course, Chelsea like signing players from South America. Kendry Paez, we nearly signed Endrick, and of course we are still going over Estevao Willian, also known as Messinho, a deal that is going to be expensive, but maybe Sam Jewell is the deciding factor whether that deal gets done or not. But that leads us on to our final news story of the day, and it's rather sad news for Thiago Silva. Breaking: Thiago Silva is already rated as being unlikely to start the Carabao Cup final due to injury. A place on the bench may not be out of reach. So it looks like Chelsea may be going into this final with a back line of, I don't know if COLWILL's back ready, but it could be Badiashile, Disasi, and then at left back, probably Ben Chilwell, and then right back, of course, Malagusto. Reece James is nowhere near ready to return against Liverpool. Liverpool, of course, do have their own injuries. Curtis Jones, obviously, is out injured. Maybe Darwin Núñez, Alexis McAllister, Thiago. I went over this list earlier, but both teams are coming into this game with injury issues. And although we did miss Thiago Silva against Man City, we still played very well in terms of defensive structure, holding Man City at bay for as long as we did. It took a deflected shot from Rodri to put them up to 1-1, but losing someone's experience in Thiago Silva, especially in finals, it's never going to be easy. It's never going to be advantageous, and I hope he's back soon because he's a fantastic player, and I'd like to see him play a number of times before his time at Chelsea comes to a close come the summer. But that's going to wrap up today's video. Again, not a long video today, just wanted to get the news done while I'm working away at this Victor Osimhen video. It's going really well. As I said, I've got a really good feeling about this video. I'm having a lot of fun making it. Speaking of Osimhen, what are your thoughts? Do you think he will choose Chelsea over PSG? Of course, he has that personal connection. He's not driven by money as far as I'm aware, and he does want to play in the Premier League. Let me know your thoughts on Levy Colwill. How much would it take for us to really accept a bid? Would you? Let me know how much you would accept for Levy Colwill if a bid did come in. Let me know your thoughts on Sam Jewell. Do you think how important do you think he will become the Chelsea implementing a South American club model there? And let me know your thoughts on Thiago Silva. Do you think Chelsea has stand a better chance against Liverpool with Thiago Silva missing? As always, if you like the video, like, comment, and subscribe. I've been the Quick Take, and I'll catch you on the next one. See you later.